Imagine pulling up to the pharmacy drive-thru for your usual refill, only to be told the price doubled, or worse, they can't get it at all. That scenario is the big fear behind a new proposal from President Trump to slam steep tariffs on imported generic drugs. The goal? Force drug companies to bring pharmaceutical manufacturing back to American soil. The policy would kick off with a 2-year free pass, followed by a massive 100% tariff starting in August 2028. If companies don't move their production to the US within a year after that, that tax explodes to a mind-blowing 200%. The administration says this isn't a cash grab. It's about forcing companies to build US factories, hire local workers, and cut our reliance on foreign supply chains. And that foreign reliance is huge. Generics make up 90% of all prescriptions in America, with India supplying over half of them. China is another giant player, supplying 95% of our imported ibuprofen, 70% of our acetaminophen, and 45% of our penicillin. From a national security standpoint, one war, pandemic, or political conflict overseas could instantly cut off the vital meds millions rely on daily. Proponents argue that paying a bit more now to make drugs domestically is like an insurance policy against catastrophic shortages later. Here's the catch. Generic drug companies aren't like giant brand name Big Pharma. Their profit margins are razor thin. Slapping a 200% tariff on a company with single-digit profit margins is basically a loud and clear notice to exit the American market. Let's do the math. If a generic drug costs $10 today and that 100% tariff gets fully passed on to you, that pill suddenly costs $20. Under a 200% tariff, that simple $10 prescription could theoretically soar to around $30. While those extra dollars might not sound like a deal-breaker for one pill, remember that many Americans take 4 or 5 generics a month. For retirees living on fixed Social Security checks, an extra $100 a year means choosing between medicine, groceries, or heat. An even scarier threat than high prices is simple availability. If a company can't make a profit here, they'll just sell their drugs to other countries instead. If foreign drugs get taxed heavily before US factories are even up and running, we could face severe, widespread drug shortages. And timing is everything here. Experts say building a fully compliant, FDA-approved chemical factory takes at least 4 to 5 years, not 2. You can't just rent a cheap warehouse, throw some machines inside, and start whipping up safe blood pressure meds overnight. Because of that lag, top industry experts argue that tariffs alone won't work unless the government adds tax credits and buying guarantees. Right now, drug companies are stuck between a rock and a hard place, forced to build in an expensive country while selling to a system that demands dirt-cheap prices. There are still huge unanswered questions, like whether tariffs will apply to raw ingredients or just the final packaged pills. That's a huge deal, considering even American-made drugs heavily rely on raw chemicals imported directly from China and India. For everyday consumers, there's no need to panic or go hoard pills. These proposed tariffs wouldn't even start until late 2028. Instead, take control now by keeping an updated list of your meds and asking your doctor about low-cost, backup alternatives just in case. At its core, this debate pits long-term national security against immediate out-of-pocket costs for everyday families. Whether this policy strengthens our healthcare system or completely breaks your monthly budget all comes down to the fine print. What do you think? Should we make all our medicines in the US even if prices go up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button, share this video with a friend, and subscribe to the channel for more plain English news breakdowns.